Yo, what's up? It's Chris.
Hey guys, it's Mallory.
And this year was crazy, and we wanted to kind of walk through what all happened this year, just with us.
Just a year recap.
Yep.
We just want to...
Year in review.
Year in review. So, it's been a long time since we talked to you guys and shown you any part of our lives. So, we're just going to go ahead and do a recap, and...
let's do it.
Yeah.
January, what did we do in January?
What did you do?
I started going to the gym. Well, I can't really say started. I went for one day, and that ended very quickly. But to actually,
the only thing I remember is a Daniel fast.
That's true.
And that's when I found out I was lactose intolerant.
That sucks.
That I haven't really been listening to.
February made it a little more fun.
Oh, because then we started dating.
We started dating literally the first day of the month.
You
February.
guys saw that.
Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that.
Video.
That was. I was nervous. I was sweating. But we made it happen. Had the low haircut. I looked like I was 15. But anyway, made that happen. What else happened in February?
That's when we actually started our YouTube channel.
That is true as well.
We were pretty consistent for a couple
3
weeks,
videos.
maybe.
That's it.
And then silence after that. Then
I got to host Built for the Wild student conference in Alabama, which I'm going back this 2021. So if you're in Alabama and you are a student or no students, make sure you go out.
Yeah.
And then
March
came. What happened in March?
March, most people know it as like the end of the world.
We're basically everything shut down.
Everything just switched and turned out, and it was, COVID. Most of my days I spent on TikTok, and I got a little bit obsessed.
Made me do TikToks almost every day.
Yeah.
Touch this. Touch this.
It was an everyday thing, dancing, all of the things.
I don't know.
All of it. It was fun. It kept the time going if you're home on quarantine. So, yeah.
The cool thing happened. We started dating in February, and I got to meet your family in March.
Oh, yeah.
We went down to Midland, Texas.
We went to Midlands. I'm from Texas. So we took him to go meet all of my Mexican family. I got to try some Mexican food. And a little bit of Spanish.
I tried goat, Uncle Johnny.
I don't even
forgive you for that. And that was nasty. Came back, on our way back, went to Lauren Davis concert. That was fun. The whole crowd was dead and just sitting there.
It was, but she's like a really dope performer.
Another thing happened. I fell in a race.
He needs some milk.
I tried to be Usain Bolt, and that ended anyway. Good thing happened. We went on our first double date as a couple. Shout out Will and Kaylee. We are in their house right now as we speak. April, birthday month. Turned 25 out here. Had a quarantine birthday party. If you didn't know, my birthday is April 9th. Her birthday is April 10th. That's a random fact.
After that, I actually got let go from my job. So, everything with COVID was going on. I was a full-time nanny, and so staying home, they stayed home. So it was like, we don't need you guys. So, I got let go.
May happened, and May was kind of a tough transition of months.
Yeah.
Even for me, it was when everybody found out about George Floyd, and Ahmaud Arbery just came off of that, and Breonna Taylor, and you just felt the separation of, really our world, not even just country. We already coming out of COVID and just lost, and what's going on, what's the direction, and then this happened. It really was this heart drop.
Yeah.
And honestly, for a minute, I really didn't know how to feel as a believer, just a black man. I didn't know how to navigate my feelings, how to respond. I didn't know how to respond to white people. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know when they cut me off in Walmart. I didn't know. I just felt that but and we got to honestly see so much of it in rallies, protests, and trying to figure out how do we unify, how do we come to a common, how do we take the problems and the hurt and the pain that our history in this country is known for, and turn into peace, turn into unity. Honestly, at that moment, it felt like all hope was lost.
Yeah.
But you got to see so many other people really try to birth hope back into our country, in our communities. I got a chance to be at a protest and speak, and even in the midst of me hurting in that moment, that gave me like hope. Like seeing all these diverse group of people listening to this little black kid, and that made you feel like some people in this world really see and feel what you feel. So
yeah, I feel like it opened a lot of people's eyes.
Yeah,
It's like they didn't really think that racism was still alive, like still going on. So I think it really was a good and bad thing. A really hard month, but like it was still like there's some positive stuff.
Speaking of unified, we went on a trip with some white friends.
We went to Colorado.
We went to Colorado, first ever. Well, no, that wasn't first.
It was our
first
time.
trip, like real
First
like
trip, 'cause
vacation.
we got to go to what was the mountain called? Rocky Mountain.
Rocky Mountain, that's what it was.
I forgot. Okay,
I
we
had
went to
a
Rocky Mountain
full-
and actually hiked.
I had a full photo shoot outfit on.
Like dressed
Wasn't
nice.
prepared, but it was
Hiking
great.
and forces.
Had
First
forces.
of all,
Don't ever go hiking with Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
You will not make it. July.
Okay.
Crazy thing, I left working at Transformation Church. I've been working there for a couple years, deep volunteer for a couple years before then. That was a hard transition for me.
And then what happened when you left?
Well, I had already started a company called Harvey Media, and
Full time.
I went full time. I went full time.
A step of faith, like straight up, just like
Just that, like it was like I was comfortable,
leaving
you know,
your
where I was
job.
at. It was great,
full time
and I stepped over into full time with Harvey Media.
entrepreneurship.
And it was good. You know what I'm saying? We got, thankfully, shout out to everybody who's been rocking with us.
Yeah.
People we've been able to bring onto the team. People we've been able to work with, from Tulsa to around Oklahoma to Alabama. Like just different people we've been able to work with. It's been fun. Work from the crib.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. I got married at Pierce. This is one thing I've been wanting to do my whole life. Parents didn't let me. I love you, mom and dad, and I did it on a whim. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I don't know if I'm gonna get bigger ones, so I'm gonna keep this size. I don't know. I'm gonna
It
get
looks
baskets
good.
like I went in high school. No,
I
I'm not
like
doing
it.
that. But I like this.
So I went to Texas for 4th of July and left little Christopher here by himself.
Yep, this is true. And this is when I bought an Xbox.
Yes, so
for like
this
2
was
days?
quarantine, still timing, like obviously it's been this whole year. But went to Texas because I didn't have a job, just went to go see family for 2 whole weeks. And he was here by himself. Actually got an Xbox.
Bought an Xbox because I was at the crib by myself.
Yeah.
And I sold it as soon as she got back.
But my time was fun because I actually taught my very first Zumba class.
That was great.
So I've been certified for like 2 years now, but I've only taught once.
Zumba 2021?
Maybe 2022.
2022.
I feel like that's more realistic.
Well,
year,
okay.
'cause I have some other stuff going on 2021. So.
Okay, what else happened?
So actually, since I was in Texas, me and my sister just started tie-dyeing, and that was just kind of how we kept our time to go by and had fun, and we bonded through that. So we were like, hey, let's kind of sell our stuff, and we decided to call it Twisted Hues. Who was like dynamic duo and like sisters, all that stuff, and they were like Twisted Hues. So we kind of were like, well, let's just sell our tie-dye stuff. So that's where we kind of just started kind of brainstorming and getting all the ideas of like, let's maybe do something with the tie-dye.
That was a fun month.
Yeah.
You being creative.
Yeah.
And then the next month, we just realized, oh snap, we're 6 months into this thing. Celebrate 6 months as a relationship. It's been a lot of ups and downs. Some downs. You know what I'm saying? But we've been rocking and really good. So 6 months was cool.
Yeah.
Got a little picnic on the little hilltop. You know what I'm saying? Balloon that wouldn't stay up. But it was great.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
You remember that?
That was like great trying to figure out. Yeah.
Then I hired her onto Harvey Media.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Back in why that first month was like, I asked you.
Like, how do you like tell your girlfriend
I asked you to send an
you did something wrong?
Yeah,
Like, but still be nice
It's fine.
and go on like dates or something.
Yeah, it's cool.
It was a little different.
Something on your mouth? No, we're good. No, we're good.
It was different, but
Send an email. But we made it work.
we made it work. But through that time, I've learned so much. They're like just his like business mindset, and he's helped pull so much out of me. Instead of like the tie-dye thing, I was like, oh yeah, like it'll be for fun, or it'll be just tie-dye or whatever. And he really was like, hey, like you have this passion, to start, ministry basically. So why don't you like connect the two and all this stuff? And he just kept talking to me about all this stuff. Basically, we came up with our friends again.
Again, Willa and Kayla. Here's the thing.
Same people that
you
we've
need
been talking about
community
this
in your
whole
life. That's
show.
what I'm trying to say here.
They came up with the name Stained.
Stained.
So it just kind of went with the tie-dye and like all of the things. It was great, and then the whole story behind it was just like coming to me and like downloading behind really what Stained meant and all the things behind it. So we had our very first like meeting.
Yep, and what's
like
it called?
marketing brainstorm meeting.
Lagum Coffee?
Lagum Coffee.
Yeah, shout out to Lagum.
So like how to make this thing like an actual company. So that was the very first time I've ever done that. So that was exciting.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was the beginning.
That was August, right?
Yeah.
Then we moved up to
August.
September and hired our first full-time videographer who's behind the camera right now, Taylor Finley.
Shout out.
She's dope if you need extra work, you know what I'm saying? Slide that DM or something, email or whatever. She's great, and that's been cool being able to work with her. Then I got this chance to speak at a couple places, Battle Creek Youth, and then I got the chance to speak at FCA in Tecumseh, Oklahoma. Where's Tecumseh? I still don't know, and I've been twice, so 3 times I think I just got to speak there.
Random.
Just random. I love everybody there. I can't wait to come back. Next thing happened, she spoke somewhere. Where'd you speak at?
Upper Room.
Upper Room.
So I spoke at a, it was like a panel.
Yeah.
Based on relationships. Got to talk about my relationship with Homeboy.
How are you? Then October came.
Fun.
October was.
It was crazy actually. Honestly,
it was crazy.
Started like amazing because we went to Miami.
Miami.
Like that's
really
my
to
first time.
Miami.
He's been before, but this was my.
But it wasn't
first
even. I went on a work trip. I went with the pastor speaking. I didn't get a chance to. I ain't put toes in the ocean or nothing. I didn't get to see nothing.
So this time we went
this
for his
was
sister's birthday.
Yep.
Stayed on the ocean
My
basically.
with a partial window view. When I say partial, that boy was partial.
It was literally.
Is that the water?
But your favorite partial view. So.
I launched TO Studio.
Oh yeah.
TO photography studio. It's been dope. And getting a chance to see so many photographers or just artists or whatever come and get content at the studio. So that's been dope. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking us
that's been amazing.
with there.
I've loved it.
Crazy thing happened when we came back from Miami. Now this is a drum roll moment.
So we came back from Miami. Who should we say? How do we say it?
How do we say
We have
it?
an announcement.
I don't know.
We have an announcement.
We have an
We have big news.
Big
We have
news.
exciting news.
Yes. Found out we're having a baby.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's not a joke. It's
We're
not
having a
April
baby.
Fools. It's not. We're having a baby.
Yeah.
That-
That's like a real
It's a real
real
deal.
thing. No joke. No lies here.
She came and told me,
Pregnant.
and we were shocked. Honestly, like, what? Okay, all
It took a
right.
couple days to really process it. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, I think a lot of things. One, we weren't trying to have a child anytime soon.
No.
Two, with both of us being in ministry, being leaders of ministry,
Yeah.
having eyes on us as being not perfect, but people who are following what the Bible scriptures say, and waiting to marriage and not having sex, all those things. This was something we stepped into and wasn't ready for it at all. But we couldn't stay there.
Yeah.
And really have to take on the blessing that it really is.
Yeah.
And the blessing of the child, blessing of us unifying together. And I'm just excited.
I'm excited. There's so much more to talk about.
So much more. It's gonna be a whole nother
We'll have
video.
to make a whole nother video, so
Yeah.
stay tuned for that because that'll probably be our next one. Is like a whole video based on
Facts.
finding out pregnancy and all the information
Facts.
about that. So stay tuned for that information. That'll be a lot.
But the rest of we took a couple other trips in October. We went to Branson
Missouri.
for her brother's birthday, 21st too.
21st.
Yeah, 21st. And that's when we told him that we're having a baby.
Yeah.
That was cool.
He didn't believe me.
He didn't believe it. Then we went to Midland again. I'm trying to tell you, we go there often. And that's when we told her some of her family and her uncle.
And we'll have to show you guys
we'll
like
show you
the
that bit, yeah.
reaction videos
It'll be a whole
too.
other video again.
Another video.
You just-
This will
yeah.
just be all next week.
But then November came, moving close to the end of the year.
November.
Ooh.
Oh, I had my very first time to go of voting.
I was so excited. This
Yeah.
was.
So I've known him, obviously, I've known like for the past few years, and he's been super like, what is it, pro vote or go vote? I don't know, like
Whatever
just like you gotta vote, and always saying it, and why it's so important, and why like one vote matters, and all these things. And I've just been like, no, like I don't know enough, or like my vote doesn't count. All these things that people say.
Yeah.
That's always been me, and I'm just like I don't need to vote or whatever. And so finally this year, I thought, you know, this is kind of a big year. Let's vote. So
Big
voted
year,
for my
huh?
very first time.
So excited. That was the most sexiest thing. To stand outside and watch her vote. We heard our first ultrasound when you was there.
So the thing is,
I was on
like
FaceTime.
with COVID, you know, all of these things have to be go around with COVID. But anyways, with COVID, you can't have, well, my doctor, you can't have anybody else with you in the room. So it kind of sucked.
Yep. All of it.
Okay, it sucked that he couldn't be in the room with me. So I basically was in there by myself, getting my very first ultrasound. I got to FaceTime him, so he got to like hear, but it was literally like 2 seconds of a heartbeat.
Yeah. Whoever did that was really
She
like.
wasn't that good.
She said,
So
"Alright, you done." So-
yeah, and it sucked. It was really sad, like the fact that like he didn't get to experience this for like it's our very first child, and like this is a big moment.
Then we launched.
I finally launched Stained. So shameless plug at That Stained Live.
Hey.
Go check it out. Tie-dye, jean jackets, painted, face masks, more to come.
Maybe some beanies on the way by the time you've seen this.
Podcast, there's a lot.
It's just a lot. Just
And
go.
I'm
Just go.
super excited about this. I definitely have imposter syndrome, so like I want to just like quit most of the time. But thankful to him, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, you are.
So that's a big deal. Obviously, this whole year has been like tons of huge things for us.
Yeah. Huge thing. Family is huge to us.
Yeah.
Got a chance to spend time with family for Thanksgiving. When we had dinner with my family, that was great.
Yeah. Lunch with your family,
lunch.
dinner with my family.
Lunch with my family, and then ate again dinner, and our stomachs were full.
Yeah.
But that was fun. We got to play heads up with her fam. Got to just chop it up, hang and laugh with my fam. It was just a great day.
It was good.
It was really good.
Ended November great.
End of November, great. But December started off a little trash. Because your boy caught the vid. And
Got the
I don't
vid.
fully know how I caught it. What I think what happened is, because I've been very safe. Even when I go to the gym,
Yeah.
I am a clean.
Like, have you seen like what is it? Dr. Seuss or whatever, Cat in the Hat, where like the guy's like with the Germex, he's like
I am the
like
Germex
super germy.
king. Like as soon as we get in the car, I'm like, babe,
Germex.
don't touch. Oh, hold on.
Don't touch
But
anything.
what I think what happened was, Eve wanted to go to the mall, and she wanted to go to the mall get some Christmas gift. I went.
on Black Friday, where like the
And
most people
here's
ever
the thing,
out now.
I'd be quick with the fist bumps. I saw somebody I ain't seen in a minute, and they cocked back and did that hand, and I was ready for the embrace because I ain't seen my man in a minute. And as I was about to touch his hand, I just knew. He didn't have no symptoms.
Like slow motion.
It was slow motion. I just knew that this boy about to give me the vid, and I think that's what happened. And all the malls hand sanitizer
If
things
he's
were out.
like watching this video, he's probably like,
I'm sorry, brother. You don't know. I could have shook anybody. But all the mall hand sanitizers were out that day.
I know.
And I just forgot. And when we got the car because we had stuff.
Yeah.
I
But the
think that's
funny
what
thing is, like, I got tested too, and I was negative. Like, and he kept getting tested, and it kept saying positive, and I've been around him this entire time, like, breathing the same air.
God protecting the
And
pregnant.
I was negative every time.
Had the vid. It's gone. Glory to God. Then, what else we do? We had a gender reveal.
Gender reveal.
Which for us right now is tomorrow, but if you're watching this, it may be whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but right now we don't know what it is.
I know.
But when
We'll
you
show
see-
you a little clip
When
here.
you see it, you'll know what it is. We're excited to find
Yeah,
out.
we're super
I can't
excited.
sleep. I'm just thinking.
We went to go get
Yes.
a second ultrasound.
You're correct. I got to be in there.
And we think maybe it's a boy.
I had a dream as a boy.
We'll
so-
also post that video as well, so just you want to make sure that you're staying tuned to I was like, what's our name? MCTV
Yep.
to watch all of our videos. Basically our year recap, but just
Right.
2021.
Yo, we are from the future.
to tell you another thing that happened on the gender reveal is we got engaged. Your boy proposed. Hold on. Cue Beyonce. If you like it, then shut up, ain't gonna. If you like it, then shut up, ain't gonna. I couldn't say it in the video that we did because she would have known. Obviously, she would have known.
Closer.
So we're from the future.
Oh.
We're engaged. I'm a
nails
whole
are
fiance. You hear me? I'm a whole. She's a whole fiance.
Whole fiance.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You hear what I'm saying tonight? Anyway.
Yeah.
That was great.
I had to just add that in there because I didn't know. He knew, but as we were doing this video, he couldn't say it. So, just wanted to put that in there that December 2020, we got engaged.
We did. 24th. Also, Christmas. We had Christmas.
Christmas
time.
Family.
Joy.
Family
Cheer.
from Texas actually came to us this time.
And, actually, that was before. Our family got to meet each other. That's the cool thing.
Oh, yeah, at the gender reveal.
At the gender reveal, that was special.
It's hard to talk about it, like,
Because it hasn't happened yet for us. But
they met each other for the first time.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
It's been a great year.
Great year. Ups and downs.
Ups and downs.
Lots of starting things, new adventures, lots of new adventures,
Yep.
exciting adventures. So, we're ready to take it on together.
Hey, man, this has been great. A lot of stuff happening, but the biggest thing for us is we're having a baby. So, if you feel led, pray for us, send some love.
No, I'm just kidding.
Cash App, a Venmo. I just downloaded Venmo. Zelle, transfer accounts to a bank account.
Anyways, we're so thankful that you guys
Mail,
stay
checks,
tuned towards the. You guys watch the whole video.
cash is
okay,
fine.
you're distracting me. I'm getting. Okay. What was I saying?
I don't know. God bless you. You know, be
Anyways,
great. Thanks
love
for
you
watching.
guys.